Here is another attempt at making a video showing my fairly new local church Bible publisher's Bible. I've had to restart a couple times, not that you'll know that or care. I've had this a few months. This is my third local church Bible publisher's Bible. This is, and I'll show you the page, the wide margin, red letter, black signature. I got this third one just because I like getting different things, not just different colors, but different functions. I'll just give the outside here. It's about 9 inches tall or long, however you want to call that. It's actually a little less than 9 inches, by about 6.5 inches wide. I'll tip that down for you. 2 pretty good ribbon markers. I'm not into ribbon markers. I've said that in my other few videos. For anyone who doesn't know about local church Bible publishers, which I'm not sure if there are many, I don't mean to run over this, but I'll try to cover the basics. Like all of their Bibles, it's stitched around the perimeter. See? The raised hubs are very defined, unlike my other signature. Red letter, Authorized King James Church. This is definitely different than anything I've had before. Sorry if the camera moves around. This, again, top grain Cowhide, their signature series. Leather lined, there's that sewn binding. Gold page edges look great. And one moment. So here we go. Now this text block is not really what I'm used to. It's nice, it's just tighter. It definitely needs to be opened and worked in, which you should be doing anyway. So there's that. But I've noticed, even just with me trying to get this video done, I'm already working it in a little bit. There's that page. 120 S1B RL, made January of this year. The Holy Bible. So I'm noticing that it's kind of a vinyl fill right there, but leather lined here. This is definitely a tough piece of leather. I mean, it's plenty flexible once you work it in. Definitely not a grain to it. It's kind of smooth, but not finished. It's tough. The feel, it's not sticky, but it's got grip. It almost reminds me of my TBS Westminster Bible, which is calfskin. I mean, that one is not leather lined or stitched. It can't do that. But this is definitely a thick piece of leather. So, just durability. I'm kind of noticing it really wants to attract stuff. Yeah. But that's fine. That's not a negative. But as I open it, I can tell it's going to be worked in, and the grain's hopefully going to come out. So there's these few blank pages. Don't tear those apart. A lot of people say that. But this is kind of not bad, but it's definitely stiff there. But, like I said, I'm already using it, and it's loosening up. So Genesis, and just a little bit ago it wasn't wanting to lay open even when I first got it, but now that I mess around with it, there's Genesis and it's laying pretty much open. So it just definitely needs to be opened up right away and really kind of loosened up. But this is the wide margin. Closer look at it, the wide margin. The sides are 1.5, and that is the sides right there, and then the bottom is a little less than 1.5. I was not sure about the 8.5 point font. The 2 others I have from them are the text mid-size 10.5 size font, and then the large print mid-size. I'm sorry, the hand size text, which is a 10.5, and then I have a mid-size large print, which is 11. But because it is so bold, this 8.5 is very readable for me. I was a little worried about it. The text is very good, like all local church I've gotten and I've seen. I don't have center column reference from them yet, and it's fine. I mean, I got it because I wanted to see what their red letter was like and their wide margin. I'll get a closer look. There we go. New Testament with the words of our Lord while upon earth printed in red. So red letter's pretty nice in here. It's fairly dark. Again, I like pointing out nothing in the gutter there. That's something that really bothers me. And then the margin out here. I'll try to steady my camera. So personally, I kind of prefer this because I have one other that has the margin here as well in the center, and it's more centered on the page. But I don't like the idea of writing in the center, even if there was more room. It's not really made for writing. You know, out here makes more sense. That's just a personal thing. Now, here we go. I don't know if you're going to see this, but red letter's nice. Readable 8.5 font. I just noticed something. Maybe they started over with the... Maybe you can't see this, but it's... The lines for the center column reference on the right, maybe they just started over, are very thick, very bold. Here it's a little different. I'm not nitpicking, but here we go. I'll back up a little bit. But anyway, there's all that red letter. So I like the layout a lot. Quality bound, nice leather. There we go. Huh. Yeah, there's that cockling. It's there. But it doesn't bother me. So here we are at the end of Revelation. And you go into their usual concordance. Nice concordance. Very nice. As so many people like to show, there's the concordance. It's a good size concordance. I've used mine, but in my executive series, my handheld, which I use a little more, I got probably the same concordance there. But then it's got a couple blank pieces of paper. But they're like 2 Bible pieces of paper. Then you go into the cardstock maps. And I don't get into the specificity of the maps. But there's a handful of maps. A few blank pages at the back. Almost feels like a vinyl here, something, but there we are again. I keep saying this, but it's a very thick leather, top grain cowhide. It says it at the back, top grain cowhide. There's that nice stitching all the way around. And like I said, I've noticed as I go through it, it breaks right in and lays open nicely. There we go. There's that spine. So I did notice that this does not have up front. I'm back at the beginning. Now besides that title page and then the translators to the reader, here's that what do they call it, the dedication to James, King James. So after the translator to the reader, translators to the reader, and that title page, you have this, and then Genesis. You don't have the death, marriage, presented to, birth, presentation pages. I can't say I miss them. I kind of like that they're not there. If they were, with this, stiffer, up front, might not be too nice. So it's probably good it's not there. So, just taking a look at my fairly new 3rd local church Bible, Publisher's Bible. Sorry, I repeat a lot, but nice wide margins, fairly writable. I'm yet to actually try it, to be honest. Sorry if it got a little shaky. I'm going to go ahead. I have a pack of these Micron pens. I've used other type of non-bleed pens, but I got these. So since I've got it open now, maybe I'll keep it open here. Okay, I did an example of writing in my wide margin Bible. I've written in others, but just not this one yet, so please don't comment on what I'm writing, but I use my blue pen, and I write something off to the side there. That's kind of how I like doing it. On the other side, you can see what I wrote, which is fine because it's the margin and I don't really care. You cannot see my underline, and that's kind of most important because that's where I read. I don't care so much if I bleed through with notes. So I don't know if I push hard or not when I write, but there we go. So anyway, there we go. I suppose I can wrap this up. But it's a nice Bible for the price. Worth it. I even gave him $5 as a love gift, whatever you want to call it. But thanks for watching.